what's going on, everyone? I wanted to bring you my daily weekly video. It's going to be a new series for my channel. And what video or what series are you asking this is going to be? This is going to be Toronto Raptors Weekly. Now, I'm a huge Raptors fan. Obviously, I'm from Toronto. If you haven't seen my other videos about the Blue Jays, I'm from Toronto. I've watched the Raptors since their inception with Damon Stoudemire and Allen Robertson and Ed Pinckney and Vincenzo and all those good guys that were on that team. I've been following the Raptors every year. So I wanted to make videos each week about how the Raptors are doing, my thoughts, opinions, and things of that nature. I'm going to try to follow them as much as I can. It's difficult where I'm at right now because, it's real hard to watch a Raptors game. Basically, where I'm at now, the only time I'm going to see the Raptors play is either if they're playing here in this local market or if they're on ESPN like they were the other night when they played Cleveland. So, it's going to be hard for me to watch that. I'm going to definitely keep up on as far as how well they're playing, their stats and everything like that, and just give my opinion. So, first of all, with the big thing that I've noticed, like the time I'm recording this right now, we're 3-1. We just beat the Wizards, 113-103. DeRozan went for 40 again, and I don't know if he's going to be able... Obviously, I don't think he's going to be able to keep this up. He's on a blistering pace. I know it's only been 4 games, but to get over 30 points in the first 4 games is, I haven't seen that done in a while. I don't even know if it has been done. I'll have to look into that. But he's been just red hot. And to be honest with you, he's been doing it and he's been making it look easy. That's the thing that's been amazing to me. Shooting a high percentage and doing it without shooting threes, or at least making threes. I think tonight he made his first 3 of the season. So, to anyone out there watching and plays basketball, is serious about basketball, just watch his game. His offensive game anyway. So his D is not that great, but his offensive game, if you watch the mid-range game, one of the most deadliest things, that's really a lost art for basketball. For basketball now, it's all about getting to the rim for the dunk or the layup or shooting a 3. But no one really masters the mid-range game, and that's his best. That's his bread and butter, is the mid-range game, and he's just doing it right now. I think his experience with the Olympics really helped him, and he seems like a different player since he's came back. He has a lot more confidence, and he's just taking it to that next level. So we'll just see whether or not he's going to be able to hold this up, or at least score in the high 20s. I don't think he's going to average over 30 a game. That's just not going to happen. But we'll just see how long he can hold this up for. Other than that, we're playing well. We're 3-1, like I mentioned. One loss to Cleveland, which was a really close game. Came down to the wire, and we just got Kyrie Irving to like Golden State got last year. And I remember watching the game, and one thing I don't understand, and I see coaches do this a whole lot, is when you're riding the hot hand, or you're riding your team playing with momentum, or you have chemistry going where they're doing well, why do coaches at a break or at a commercial break or out of a timeout or whatever the case may be, almost feel obligated to bring their starters back in or their star player back in when the lineup that they have out there is working? That's the thing I've never understood. I know maybe it's about cloud and the players having that respect for the players and stuff like that, and having confidence in your guys, quote unquote. But especially speaking for that Cleveland game, they had a lineup that was working for them, and I felt that Corey Joseph was doing an excellent job guarding Kyrie Irving, just like he did in the playoff series last year. So why they took him out was a mystery to me. Even the ESPN announcers are like, why are they taking him out? And sure enough, as soon as they take him out, he hits the game-winning shot. So, I don't know. It's always one thing that I've never understood. But the game itself, that Cleveland game, felt like a playoff game. The crowd was really into it, like it was like a Eastern Conference final game. So it'll be interesting to see where we finish and where they finish, and whether or not we're going to be playing that series again this year. Now, this is week 1 of my series. I really should have done like I did for Michigan football and did a predictions video, but I just never got around to doing it. So I'm going to kind of interject it into here right now. I think that we're going to be around where we were last year, though I do see Boston as being much improved this year. So they're going to be battling us a little bit more than they did last year. So I think the standings are going to be relatively the same as far as where we're at. I think we're still going to finish first in our division. But it's not going to be anything where we run away with it. I think it's going to be coming down to the last week to edge out Boston for the top spot. The team looks good. The 2 rookies that we have in place right now seem to be playing decent. We've added Sullinger in there as well. I hate this phone. Always does this when I'm recording. Anyways, we added Sullinger as well for size. So we'll see how that goes. I know we lost Biombo to Orlando, which was, for us, a huge loss, defensively anyways. Offensively, I think Sullinger is going to be a better player for us. I feel bad for Biombo, to be honest with you. I guess he took the money, and I don't blame him for that, but you're on Orlando, man. That team doesn't look like it's going anywhere fast. So, I don't know. If it was me, I would be trying to win. I'd be trying to play on a team that's going to be paying me the most money for me getting the best winning opportunity as well. I would hate to be on a team that's going to win 15 games, but I'm getting paid a little bit more. To me, it's all about competing and winning. And if you're just losing every game, but you're getting a little bit more money, are you really happy? That's the real question. So, I understand he did what he felt he had to do. He felt that was the best opportunity for himself, and he took it. But if that were me, I would have been staying with the Raptors, knowing it's a winning situation, and just try to win, man. You were this close. But it is what it is. So, definitely we're going to be a playoff team again this year. I see us going to the Eastern Conference Final. Now, can we beat Cleveland? Because that's going to be who we're going to be playing. That I don't know. I think it's going to be the same type of series as it was last year. And it's just going to come down to execution and whether or not... I think that last year was a great boost for them. The year before that, last couple of years, just getting bounced out of the playoffs like that. This year I think it's going to be kind of like last year, and they can build from that experience and build from, that bad taste in your mouth of getting knocked out of the playoffs. But hey, at least you lost to the team that won the whole championship. I mean, if there's anything to take from it, but it's a learning experience, and I think they'll improve from that this year. So I hope that we can keep this up. The key with us is you gotta just beat the teams that you're supposed to beat and do okay versus the really good teams. If you do that, you're gonna end up with anywhere from about 45 to 55 wins. So that's the range I see them in. Being second, third seed in the playoffs and getting to the Eastern Conference Final. So that's it for this week in Raptors Weekly. And, it'll be next week, same time, same date, same channel. And we'll see you then. If you liked the video, definitely feel free to leave a like for me. If you have anything to say, any comments, leave it in the comment section below. And definitely share this with enough people to get the word around and get the discussion going. And anyways, thank you for watching, and have yourself a great night.